Shalom. Kohala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash, double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing. This lesson may be edifying and straight to the point. There's just more clarity, on the Revelations, the 13th chapter, where it speaks of the mark in the right hand or in the forehead, which we know that mark in the right hand is going to the RFID CHIP, which is going to go into your skin to make those contactless payments. But there's also a mark that's going in your forehead as well, which is going to come through these Neuralink brain chips, man, that the so-called white man Esau Edom is developing. And you get more clarity on it when these articles and shit, these AI articles continually, popping up in the media. Well, this nigga, he's going to pretty much try to deceive you into taking it, man. Convince you that this is just a new wave, that you're going to be a damn superhuman. You're going to be your own Google. He going to convince you and deceive you into taking this chip, man. You see? But it's ultimately going to be for your life. Because if you got this chip in you, if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native Indian, which you the biblical Israelites, and if you receive this man's device and put it in your skin, well, the Lord is not going to deliver you. In fact, he's going to destroy you, man, when he returns. You see? And this real quick. This is from endtimeheadlines.org. It says AI scientists are developing a digital brain that will surpass humans, man. You see? And this is a lust for a nigga in America, man. You see? Because a nigga gonna want to be some more than an average regular human being. He gonna want to have this device in him to do. Because Esau gonna use these devices to bring forth miracles, man. It's gonna be convincing. He's gonna deceive a lot of people into going to accept his devices, man, putting technology in their body just to do certain things, man. You see? But it's ultimately gonna cost you your life, because even when you consider all the animals that this nigga done chipped and put this technology in, they all died, man. So how much more for you? You seen what this man did with the juice. You know what I mean? He was juicing up animals. They was dying, and here it is. He did it to the humans and made a damn series called Die Suddenly. Niggas just dropping dead from the juice. Well, it's going to intensify when you get that technology in you, man. The Lord tell you all that grievous sore. Niggas going to be catching cancer. You're going to have radiation poison all in your body. Nanobots, It's going to be crazy, man. But the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he's going to deceive a lot of people into getting this device. You see, this is why you repent and return to the Lord, because even the Lord tell you he tell you that the testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. You see, he pretty much hip you. He hip you on the intents and purposes of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. So you'll stay away from that nigga, man. You'll pretty much have purpose on why you not getting it. You see? Because a nigga in America, he's not going to have, nothing to hold him up to keep him away from it, for the lack of better terms. You see, a nigga can say they not getting a chip or they not going to get anything put in their body, but wait till the food stop, man. Wait till this nigga compromise your convenience. Then you gonna fold, man. You see? But just to read this first paragraph, it says scientists are developing AI so advanced it could be compared to a digital brain that may be even better than a human mind. And we should be terrified, according to one insider, Kevin Baragna, I guess. It says founder of Deep AI, one rapidly growing superhuman intelligence system will usher a new kind of future, and it is one that should terrify you, man. You see, so it's gonna be convincing, man. This nigga gonna come with all sorts of trickery to try to get you to receive that mark, man. You see, real quick, this 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. It says, "Lest saints should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," in which this is one of the devices of the so-called white man, Esau Edom. That brain chip, that CHIP going under your skin to make those contactless payments, man, that MOTB. Yeah, all these are devices of the so-called white man to pretty much deceive you. Matter of fact, let's go here. This 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 14. He said, "And no marvel, For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Yeah, you see? So he's gonna come as if these things would be for your, in your best interest. He gonna come like he's coming with good intentions, Salaki. But it's ultimately all a snap, man. This is gonna cost you your life in the end. That's why this nigga is paying leaders to teach you that the MOTB is not, the CHIP is telling you that, hey, this is not what it is. It's actually sin or embargo. It's dealing with white women. It's Christianity. Yeah, Esau Edom is paying these leaders off to deceive you on this device, man, so that you'll be driven to take it. You see? He said for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Yeah, you even have certain leaders that's operating under the vibration of Satan, man. They transforming themselves into an angel of light, but inwardly they grievous wolves, man. They coming to deceive and destroy you, man. You see? Hey, and this is why we cleave to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which the Lord is dealing with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. They've been teaching you this for decades, really. That the MOTB is the CHIP. And here Esau is in 2023 coming with all different snares and, persuasive words that persuade you into thinking that this is not it, man. This is just a new wave in life. Motherfuckers gonna have an advanced mind through this chip. Nah, man. Kind of put you in that mindset of that movie Limitless. This nigga took a pill and he was able to unlock 100% of his brain, man. Esau's gonna try to, he's gonna try to react that through his technology, man. You see, but real quick, let's go here. This Ephesians 6 and verse 11. He say, matter of fact, verse 10, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You see, then that word wiles goes into trickery, man. Because that's what the so-called white man Esau Edom is coming with to present his device. He's going to come with persuasive words to trick you, man. Make you think, yeah, that shit lit. You seen that nigga walking again? That nigga was paralyzed until he got that chip in his head. Now that nigga walking, he can talk. Yeah, this nigga gonna be working miracles with his technology, man. And it's ultimately to deceive you. You see? Real quick. 1 Peter chapter 5. Yep, in verse 8. It says, be sober, be vigilant. You see? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, you see? And this is the vibration that he's coming in, man. Like that roaring lion walking about, seeking whom he may devour, man. Seeking who he may deceive, who he can break. You see? This is why you need that armor of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which is this word, man. To keep you from the wiles of the devil. You see, to keep certain thoughts from entering into your mind to pretty much persuade you to go down there and taking this man's device. Hey, you're going to need Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because the devil coming, man. And he's coming persuasively, man. He's coming to trick you and devour you pretty much, man. You see? Let's keep going. This is the book of Isaiah. Verse 32 and verse 7. Matter of fact, we're going to get it in the blue letter real quick. It's Isaiah 32 and verse 7. Yep, he says, the instruments also of the cherub are evil. He devised a wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak right, you see? And when you go into that word cherub, pretty much gives you a glimpse into who this is talking about, man. You see that niggardly? No, that's the so-called white man, but, it says, an impolite and mean-spirited person. You see, a person of low birth, a peasant. Yeah, and who is this peasant that's going to introduce this instrument to you, man? This device. It's going to be the so-called white man, Esau Edom, man. You see his government, and he's going to come with lying words, you see, to destroy the poor. And when you get it here in the NIV, on the right-hand side, it said, scoundrels use wicked methods They make up evil schemes to destroy the poor with lies. See? Even when the plea of the needy is just. Yeah, you see, because it's going to be it's going to be a resistance that's going to be met when this man's trying to forward his device, man. And it's going to be righteous. Like, no. Everybody going to be standing against this nigga trying to put technology in their body. Nobody's going to be with that shit, really. You're going to have some with it and you're going to have some that's not, you know. But he's going to deceive a lot of them with lying words, man. You know? And real quick, you go here, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7. In verse 21, you get in the NIV on the right hand side, it says, with persuasive words, she led him astray. You see? She seduced him with her smooth talk. All at once, he followed her like an ox going to the slaughter, like a deer stepping into a nose. He said, till a arrow pierces liver, like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it cost him his life, you see? And this is going to be the masses of the people here that's going to take that device, man. This nigga's going to come to you with lying words to persuade you and seduce you mentally, man, in the spirit. And a lot of people is going to follow after him like the ox going to the slaughter. And they going to go down to those chipping stations and receive his mark, man. They're continuing in society, but ultimately, it's going to be for your life, man. You see, because if you get in the KJV, he say to a dart straight through his liver as a bird hasten to the snare and know it not that it is for his life, man. It's the vibration of so-called white man Esau Edom is coming in. It's ultimately all going to be a snare, man. To snare you out your life, man. To ultimately steal your salvation for you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Indians. You know, real quick, this 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 4. It says, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not. You see? He blinded the minds of them which believe not through his lies, his philosophies, his doctrines, pretty much persuading you to believe his foolishness, man. That this is just a new wave in life. This is just something, life is gradually making its way. You know, if you want to be an advanced human, come get this chip, you know. It's going to deceive a lot of people. Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, whom is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. You see, in which that light is shining through the prophets, but the people don't want to hearken to the prophets. That's why the Lord said that they should all be damned who believe not the truth, man. Yeah, so if you don't want to believe that this is the mark of the beast, and you go down there and take it, your ass going to be put to death, man. You see? Yeah, when the missiles come, you ain't going to be delivered. You're going to burn the fuck up, man. You know? And you're going to make yourself a perpetual servant to the so-called white man Esau Edom. Which when you go into the word charagma in Revelations, the 13th chapter, it's like when you go into the word mark in Revelations, the 13th chapter, it goes back to the word charagma, which means a badge of servitude. You know? So yes, you showing who you serving at that point, man. But hey, man, Lord, wouldn't it was edifying to the elect, to those seeking salvation, Lord Yahweh Shai. Is always giving out the glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakadash, Lord, willing to this video. Shalom. Hey, stay away from the chip. Shalom.